So we've had a lot of music to choose from for this next video. Plenty of releases have come out, from singles to albums to teased albums to EPs. All across the map, music has poured from the woodworks, so to speak. And as you can see, I've elected the way of pain. Yeah, that's right, we're listening to Lorna Shore's new EP, and I returned to Nothingness. We've already heard the first song off this bad boy. It's To the Hellfire, and it's an absolute monster. I expect nothing less from the rest of this, so without further ado, my name is Sai, and let's check it out. Get that evil shit on, let's go. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics this time. We're gonna talk about the lyrics. I'm not gonna understand them still, but we're gonna listen to them. Yeah, like that. How the hell was I supposed to know what he was saying there? It's fucking popping. The funny story, Pins and Needles is basically the only sentence I understood it the first time listening to this, so proud of myself. I heard a lot of complaints about this mix. The first time I heard it, I was reading a lot of comments and there's a lot of complaints about it, but I don't know, I don't think it's really that bad. I think the vocals are a little bit drowned, but I honestly kind of think that they're very thin when he hits the highs, and that just kind of helps it fall into place. I don't necessarily think it's terrible mixing. There could have been more done to probably put meat on it, but I just don't think it ruins the song, honestly. One of the things I love most about this band are those little blackened elements, and this is going to be funny because I'm about to list a non-black metal band here, but the guitar elements really remind me of Cradle of Filth, so to speak. Just the way they come off, they got this kind of reverbiness to them. It's some good shit. This, so just like, it smacks of a little bit of folk metal, a little bit of Cradle of Filth. It's a really nice riff passage here. Then we got a nice fucking solo tied in before we die horribly. Next. How are they gonna top it? How? They gotta try something different. They can't try more of the same. Like, that's my big thing for this EP. They have to do something different from that song, because they're not topping that song on what it does. Oh fuck yeah, okay. Hit me with those God of War choir chants. Ooh, the lead elements, oh yeah. Yeah, fuck me. Fucking go, dude. The singer's insane, but I love that the band's not letting him steal the entire show. Perfect. This is giving me some Immortal vibes there. Hell yeah. It's good. What can I say? Confirmed. It's fucking good. Fucking riff, man. Jesus. Dude, there's so much good happening here. Low is leaning into his lower end here a lot more, dude. He's got that kind of like gross, belchy, cockroachy sound in the first song, but here he's leaning into way more of like this menacing demonic tone of the lows and the highs alike. A lot less wet sounding. Oh yeah. Shred it. Kill us. Guitar tone is so fucking good. It's so good, man. The mix likes to drown the vocals, but the breakdown mixes are so thick. That's right. You know better. Don't try to fucking one-up to the Hellfire. Still punch nice and hard. Launches back into that fucking soaring chorus. I'm gonna break my fucking neck to this. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It's actually kind of cool. They whispered him out into these nice violinic sections. Violinic? I don't know. Words. Words are hard, dude. I'm getting my brain smashed in. You can do words on your own fucking time. Last song. Oh man, last song. The EP's too short, dude. It's 20 minutes. I don't know what I mean too short, but it's too short. Too short. Honestly, I feel like a lot of EPs wear out their welcome. This is honestly probably perfect. Got some synth. Mr. Crowley, what's up, dude? Let's go. I know that name dropped Cradle of Filth earlier, but we get filthier the further we get. They combine so well with the fucking really, really aggressive songwriting, though. Oh my god. It's already favorited. It's already favorited. Oh, fucking A. As far as bangers go, this shit is just off the charts. Off the fucking charts. It's fucking Tom Phil. Fucking tremolo picking. They're like laying on like the blackened elements of their whole blackened deathcore concoction mega thick here, and I honestly, dude, I think it suits them. I think keeping those deathcore elements to a fucking minimum is the best thing they could do. This is awesome. This is incredible. Hit me back with those synths. Oh, it feels so good behind him going off too. Oh, the Jesus. Yes. Oh, fucking guitars are gonna make me actually fucking TOS all over this fucking camera. Oh, the key Wow. What do you fucking say? What do you fucking say? They did the thing. They did the goddamn thing. What the fuck? How am I supposed to listen to deathcore after this? Let's talk about it. So that was Lord Shores, and I returned to Nothingness, and fuck, that was good, to say the least. Shit, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna start us off right off the bat, dude. I've heard a lot of really, really good albums this year, and I've heard some pretty good EPs too. I've actually heard a couple really, really good EPs. Fuck, that might just be EP of the year right there. You know, barring anything crazy happening for the rest of the year, but shit, that is some real shit. All right, so what did we listen to? We listened to Blackened Deathcore with a big emphasis on the Blackened side of it, but like even further taking in from like extreme metal acts like your Dimmu Borgirs and your Cradle of Filth and your like folk metal things. And kind of like mashing it all up into this really nice ball of fucking mixed atmosphere and crushing heaviness coincided. Great surprise, by the way. I said at the beginning of this, like, what they needed to do was not redo To the Hellfire 3 times. And they did. To their credit, they absolutely did. Would they have done the same thing if they had seen how popular that first single got before they finished recording? I have no idea. Hopefully they would have, because I think that was the best choice, honestly. The way it got more melodic and more intensely produced and symphonic as the project went along really picked it up, because honestly, And I Return to Nothingness is probably my favorite cut on this, and that is saying a lot, because I love To the Hellfire, and I really, really liked Of the Abyss, too. I think Of the Abyss, maybe not as much as To the Hellfire, but definitely, like, really, really up there in quality, and I just, you know, deathcore has gone places this year, I feel like, I will go on this whole deathcore exploration thing, and I'll check out a new album that came out this year, and I'll be mind blown with how many risks it's taken and how many crazy turns it goes here and there. And then I'll listen to something older for the most part, like barring something like Shadow of Intent, and it will kind of let me down. I'll be like, okay, well, that's more the deathcore I was, used to. And here, they're just so many different bands are forking off into all these super interesting roads, to the point where I can almost barely not even call this a deathcore album to begin with. Like, I think To the Hellfire has the most remnants of that genre in it, and it all just kind of sinks into this more black and metal hybrid as we go along, and I like that. I like that little bit of amorphous touch to it. It isn't something that you can quickly pigeonhole and just disregard, which I really like. The synthetic elements, the way the lead guitars played off of each other and were mixed and produced throughout this whole thing were fucking chill-inducing. The solo work was outstanding, again, with that really great tone, aiding every single sound it made. I honestly think all of these great elements that I'm really into as far as the melodic senses and the production really do come to a head in that final track. That final track is one of the best deathcore tracks I've ever heard in my life. It's not even deathcore. It's one of the best fucking just metal tracks I've heard. It is, seriously, it is really outstanding fucking track. This EP's outstanding. This whole thing's outstanding. The singer is doing a great job of being so incredibly heavy and disgusting, but he reins it in for these other two songs, and good job, dude. Seriously. It can be really easy to lean into the most bestial and psychotic tendencies you possibly can, or try to get as filthy and gurgly as possible, and I was afraid with To the Hellfire and some of his cover work that I'd seen that he would stray in that sort of direction, but I am glad to see that he really played with his sounds here. He went for those kind of cleaner, drier shrieks, those really low growls and kind of like barking passages as he quickly ran through these lyrics, which, they sing of some pretty common fare for black metal, very evil overlord looking down on the world kind of verbiage, very big words and almost commanding tone. Speaking in rhymes that almost sound apocalyptic in nature. And I just, overall, man, the way this thing comes together, even just like little details, like the drum fills taking on a really heavy tom production, that kind of almost like strike of like 80s chord and then come back into it like a war drum almost. And the different synth elements playing underneath him shrieking, without losing that momentum. You're keeping these really kind of almost pretty, almost retro synth sound, but keeping it intense and epic, for lack of a better word. It's just I gotta stop myself. I want to keep fucking ranting. 10 out of 10. Fucking, I can't think of something I didn't like. Some people are gonna complain about the mix. I honestly don't think the mix is bad enough to even warrant noting. Like, the breakdowns are mixed so fucking well and so heavy and punchy, and then the main passages, the vocals are a little bit quiet, but I feel like they fit in with the instruments in a very important way. I feel like the instruments taking a front and center seat is actually really important for the sound of this record, and therefore I don't think the vocals being on the quieter side is actually a downside. and I actually might think they may have maybe sort of tweaked it a little bit before releasing, because it does feel like it's less quiet, noticeably quiet than it was when I first heard Through the Hellfire. That could just also be placebo effect. Either way, overall, 10 out of 10. Fucking certified banger without fucking question. Probably one of the best EPs I'm going to hear this year. Definitely the best, deathcore EP. I am so hesitant to keep calling it that because it really just doesn't strike me as that genre anymore. But yeah, overall, you guys let me know what you thought. How'd you like the album? Do you agree with me? Do you think I missed something? Etc., etc. Let me know down below. Also, down below will be the link to go buy the album. If you liked it, please go support them, or at least listen to it on Spotify or something. Just stream it somehow. As for me, got my socials down below. You can join on there. Also got Twitch streams where we do live vocal covers. I'm adding more songs to that list every single day. I'll also be kicking back up some reactions on Twitch in the coming week or so. Just kind of hang with me on that. I'm dealing with a life situation that makes it really, really, really hard to sit down and do that, but we're making it work. Other than that, I think that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.